I'm starting to regret my life choices a little bit. Hey besties, and welcome back. Maya, why aren't you in your office? There's chaos, okay? Let me focus on one aspect of my life at a time. It is the most wonderful time of the year. It's the Sephora sale. I am currently doing a no buy or a very, very low buy because weddings are expensive. Yes, the wedding's over, but now we need to build our savings back up. So what am I buying at the Sephora sale? Probably nothing. But if I was buying things, what would I buy? We will break this up into 4 categories: perfume, hair, skincare, makeup. And let's start with perfume. Firstly, I love Kayali perfumes. I know that might be controversial. I love them. The perfumes that sound the most to me are online only. So like in a perfect world, I'd be buying them right now. Actually, in a perfect world, I'd be able to smell them before I buy them. But they have the Wedding Velvet Santal, which I love Santal scents, the Oudgasm Milky Musk Oud, and the Oudgasm Vanilla Oud. They all sound right up my alley, and in a perfect world, I'd be buying them. Fleur Missing Person. I don't think I actually need to get into it on that one. I've gone through multiple bottles of it. I love Fleur Missing Person, and would I buy another bottle of it? Absolutely. On that note, I have not yet tried the Fleur Cashmere Skin Spray. I would love to try that. Fleur, top of the list. Also, in the perfume category, perfumes I don't need to restock on, but will highly recommend. Tom Ford Velvet Orchid. So good. I'm obsessed. And for days that I want to just remember who I am, the Tom Ford Vanilla Fatale literally just reminds me who I am. If I was spending money, I'd probably buy that during the sale. Let's get into hair. I get most of my products from the salon store, so this is going to be if I didn't get the salon store discount. Theoretically. Perks of having multiple friends who work in the industry. I just get stuff with their discount. For as long as my hair is blonde, I will swear by the Kerastase Blonde Absolute shampoo. Not the purple one, just the normal one. Whenever I don't use it, my hair gets very brassy very quickly. When I do use it, it keeps my hair healthy and shiny. And on that same note, my Kerastase serum. My old salon used to use all Kerastase products, and this was a game changer when she started using this in my hair. When I have something big coming up, and if I'm not getting a blowout for it, then that is when I pull out my Dream Coat. I will always praise Dream Coat. My hair is naturally curly, but really weird curls. I think they call them Irish curls. It mostly just looks frizzy and fluffy. This tames that. I can't speak to anything more than what I have, but this tames that. Same note, Color Wow Money Mask is literally my hair conditioner. I wash my hair once a week, and that is what I use as a hair conditioner. The Way Detox Shampoo, which I actually might need to pick up because I did just use it up. I use this every time that I go to color my hair. I wash my hair the night before with this shampoo. I've tried a lot of clarifying shampoos over the years, and in my experience, as someone with eczema on her scalp, this is the best clarifying shampoo I've used. The Way Leave-In Conditioner has been a game changer for me. Sometimes I forget how I got along before it, which is wild because I've only used it for a year or two now, and it completely changed my hair health. One of the exciting things is that you can use it on Dyson. If I did not already own it, you can bet that I would be buying the Dyson Airwrap. I love my Dyson Airwrap. I do have the old model of it. I have not tried the newer models, but if you ask me, I do genuinely think it is well worth the money. It cuts my drying time in half. My hair actually looks and feels healthier using it. I like to fully thank the Airwrap for the lack of damage that my blonde hair has, which is insane. And then listen, it's not super expensive. You don't need to wait for the 20% off to get it, but like if you're already building a cart, I would throw in the Ordinary Glycolic Acid. And yes, I put this in with hair instead of with skincare because I use it for my scalp, but perfect product to transition us to skincare. I really want to try the L'Occitane Shower Oil. Somebody hacked my Sephora account and bought it, so maybe it's a sign that it's finally time for me to try it myself. I have really dry skin and eczema, and anything that can help keep my skin moisturized, I am down to try. On that same note, I don't know if it's really considered skincare, but I will put it as skincare. The First Aid Beauty KP Body Scrub. I do have KP on my arms, and it is amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Even my esthetician bestie says that she recommends it to people all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I had a brand deal for them on Instagram for that product, and when they sent it to me, I was super skeptical, but I've become obsessed and I've repurchased it on my own since. The Rhode Glazing Milk. I have a dupe of it, but I really want to try the real thing. Again, I have very dry skin. Anything that can hydrate my dry skin, I am so here for. And on that same note, the Rhode Peptide Lip Tints, I would also love to try. I've done the Summer Fridays lip balms. I've done most lip balms, but I want to try the Rhode ones. The Tower 28 SOS Spray. I love it. I use it all the time. From a brand that I hear of a lot, but I don't see a lot of people talk about, products that I love that I would highly recommend, the Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smoothing Drops. Amazing. Love them. Use them before I do my makeup every day. And also from Glow Recipe, the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. Love it. That is my go-to moisturizer lately. Obviously, I hear people talk about Glow Recipe. I don't hear people talk about these products, but I love them. Another product that I was sent, but I actually fell head over heels in love with, the Laneige Waterbank Gentle Gel Cleanser. Most moisturizing face wash I have ever used in my life. 100% recommended to anybody with dry skin. I am obsessed with it. So I am almost out of my makeup remover and it has been discontinued, unfortunately. So I'm probably going to go back to Old Faithful, which is the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover Balm. I might try something new, but I'm really afraid of reactions. I used to use the Clinique and then I switched to Youth to the People and I loved it. And then they discontinued it. So I would say I'm gonna probably try the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. And of course now would also be the time to pick up a refill on my eye cream. I use the Skin Fix eye cream. It's been amazing. I alternate between that and a professional one that my friend who's an esthetician gets. And now for the most fun stuff. The makeup. First things first, the Westman Atelier contour stick. Obsessed. It is pretty much the only thing I use for contouring nowadays. Obsessed. I love my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, but for my wedding, they used something else on me that I would totally get. If I was spending money, this is what I'd be buying. For my wedding, we used the Estee Lauder Hydra Rescue Foundation mixed with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. The concealer, not the foundation. Together, my skin looked probably the best it's ever looked. So I would definitely buy those two to use together. But if you don't want to go through all that, I do love the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. That's up there. The Makeup Forever lip pencils, I don't think anything really needs to be said about them. They are amazing. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, I would get the actual kit. I keep the kit in my purse at all times. The Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, I can't say enough good things about. I will shout that from the rooftops until my dying day. I love using that as just my normal face primer. I have gone through multiple bottles of that. I am obsessed. And I also love the Charlotte Tilbury face powder. When I got my engagement photos done, they used that and I fell madly in love. Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. Which one you would choose is up to you. I know some people don't like warm tones, so if you prefer cool tones, I have plenty of things for that. I just personally would get the I Need a Warm eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. And on that note, speaking of palettes, I use the Huda Empowered palette almost every day. Cannot say enough good things about that palette. Totally would recommend everyone to buy that right now. I also really want the Huda Pretty Grunge palette. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. The Huda Lip Contour Lip Stain. Are we really bringing back 2007 right now with like the marker lip stains? Because I'm so here for that. You have no idea how much I love the marker lip stains and I would be getting all of them. Rumor has it they actually have lip stain and gloss duo sets that this would be a great time to try that. Also, the Haus Labs concealer. They did not use it for my wedding makeup, but they did use it when I got my engagement photos done, and it looked so good. I would love to get that. The Patrick Ta cream and powder blush duos. I have one that I love. If I wanted in different colors, this would be the time to stock up. And of course, the Ethereal Eyes palette. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I want that in my possession so badly. Then of course, stock up on your staple items as it is. For example, I use the Pat McGrath eyeliner, which has apparently been reformulated. I don't know if I'm gonna like the new formulation, but this would be the time for me to stock up on it. My Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I use religiously. Let's stock up. I actually haven't been using liquid liner lately. I have been using a gel liner, but the liquid liner that I do love and I go back to, the Urban Decay one, stock up. If you have a staple item that you use all the time, this is when to get it. I say that's my list of what I would get, but I know myself. And I know that as soon as I step foot in Sephora, I black out. No, but for real, I don't even know what's happening. A basket ends up in my hand and things end up in the basket. And next thing that you know, I'm home with a shopping bag and things that I never intended to get. So if I were doing an intentional Sephora shopping trip during the sale, that is what I would get. I'd probably end up with a lot more, but that's what I would choose and that's what I recommend. Maya, these aren't all new products. We already know about these. Okay? I never said there was new products that you needed to get, just what I would buy. What about you? What do you plan to get at the Sephora sale? Did you already shop the Sephora sale? What did you get? Are you avoiding the Sephora sale? Do you like Ulta better? Because Ulta's having a sale too. They are coming for Sephora's throat. Or are you like me and are you also doing a very low/no buy? Because we're heading into a recession. People need to save money. Let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to subscribe. I put out new videos every Wednesday, Sunday, and then alternating Mondays and Fridays. Wednesdays are beauty/lifestyle related. Normally they're in my office, but you'll find out soon what's going on in there. When you do subscribe, make sure that you hit the bell, otherwise YouTube will never tell you when I post. It's a little bit broken like that. If you enjoyed the video, also make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps a lot more than you know, and it does really push into the algorithm. Also, if you want to keep up with me, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I post a lot more personal content on Instagram, and you can kind of follow along what's happening with my house. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
I don't know, but I've been told the world outside is oh so cold. So cold.